Hello and welcome. If you're on the replay crew, please don't forget to leave something green in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell if you want to stay with alerts when I go live. So, I am in the mood for brownies. I don't have an oven. I mean, I have an oven, but I don't feel like doing that. So, I have taught myself how to make brownies on the stove. So we're going to make brownies on the stovetop right now. All right. It's like so chunky. Why is it so chunky? Flatten these chunks out first. They should have put like a little moisture packet, a silica packet in here or something. I might have one. Oh, brownie smells so good. I'm just gonna wing it on ingredients. I took a nap and woke up in a fucking panic because my child wasn't on the bed next to me. Nearly fucking threw up, made myself sick. And then it took me like a solid 30 seconds to remember, like, duh, you idiot. He's at his friend's house spending the night. I had to bring him. We just went over there to do yard work and stuff. We didn't go over there to, like, plan on spending the night or anything, so he didn't bring his stuffy with him, and he was freaking out, so we almost canceled the sleepover, and I just went and got him, but I brought the puppy just in case he wanted to stay, but he did, and he did. He stayed. The mama wanted him to stay too and ride her, so. All right. Pan is oiled. Can't forget the sides. Always forget the sides, and then it sticks to the sides. So you just pour your batter onto your stovetop pan. And then turn it on the lowest temperature that you can. I hate that my house is so slanted. Damn. I put a piece of paper. That's better. My house is slanted. So pan likes to slush shit forward. We're real close to the edge right there. And then you cover it up. And in like 15 minutes, you will have brownies. I'm ready to eat the brownies already. Dude, the dog is not cool with somebody next door. He is really not cool with somebody over there. I don't know who it is, but it's somebody. I'm not frying them. I'm baking them on the stove. Okay. Just put it on the stovetop in a pan, and it will, if you have it on lowest temperature and a lid on it, it'll bake. I bake bread on the stove. I bake brownies, cookies, all kinds of shit on the stove all the time. Yeah, exactly, Salmon Hammer. Exactly. Same concept as a Dutch oven. Dutch ovens aren't meant for just cooking soups. I did not put any bud in it. I don't make weed brownies. I got this from a friend on Instagram. She has a clothing business, Deadhead's Closet. And I was able to find this on there. I was looking for a onesie with a hoodie, and it was perfect because I love All Real Monsters, first of all. I didn't know that they ever had a onesie with Crumb. If I had known this when I was a kid, I would have had one then. Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. We hurt my wrist earlier working on that yard. Well, I used to be the number 2, number 3. I mean, I was in the top 3 dreadlock hairstylists in the country until I decided to spend my life trying to help other moms. And so that's like why I bought property and came out here. I retired from dreadlock work and then transitioned to full-time content creation, and I have been a full-time content creator for the last, I don't know, year maybe. Yeah, fat girl facts. I'm a mother and a homeowner, so no, Mario, I just decided I'd sleep in this random person's house and take over. I think I might take apart my wood stove. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock here.
Can come. And that's just when they lose the complete power. They lose it completely. I'm so curious. I'm very curious about this reading. Answer the call. Answer the call. We are waiting for you. What is your soul calling you to do? It's like they want to speak to you. Can you answer the phone? That's it. That's it. Carry on reflection around you. Be aware now. You see, if we don't know what's going on, because we may be thinking that it's my ex causing me a problem, that it's that person, that it's that government, that it's the economy, that it's my country. It's none of those things. It is the magicians. And they will
My ex-husband and I are talking right now. We just text messaged. I was just texting him today. I was like, listen, dude, you should look up and see if you can find us a piece of property that we could buy together that is like USDA loan, because a USDA loan is rural property, so a house with like a lot of land in a non-city type, area, non-urban area. So it has to be rural. And so no down payment. You have 48 years term loans. So your mortgage payment is super low. And like your interest rate is capped, I think, at like 9% or something like that. So it's like really incredible. You also only need a 620 credit score to get a USDA loan. So I want to do that with my ex-husband so that he can have the house. I'll decorate it. I'll take care of the house. Like I'll make it, you know, a house or whatever. I'll do all the wifey things in the house. But then I'll live in the RV or I'll build myself a small, a tiny home or a yurt or something. And I'll just live on, you know, on the land, and then he can just use the house. And then, you know, when he dies, Elliot can have the house.
On this road. And there's only a very small group of people who have the right knowledge to share with those 8 billion. There's not even a billion people that have the information. Not even. Maybe a million. Maybe not. Not even.
We're in the United States.
To the rest of this world. So you're a part of that. That information needs to get out. There's 8 billion people.
No barking at the neighbors. No, no. You got to stop and let them have their fun. Now stop barking at the neighbors.
Have been enabling a toxic industry where people like Ellen further platform Diddy and laugh off his nasty behavior. An attempt to protect the evil forces in entertainment and to secure a seat at the table with elite members like the Kardashians, Diddy, and other monsters in media. So let's get into it. If you aren't subscribed to the Let's Get Into It podcast, then you're only getting half of the tea. For longer videos, deep dives, and of course, more of me, subscribe to the Let's Get Into It podcast listed in the description below. Now,
oh my God, I'm so old.
We're starting to look at his colleagues and his friends differently. And today, I want to talk a little bit about his relationship with Ellen DeGeneres. We all know Ellen has a reputation of her own of being problematic. I don't know if she's as bad as Diddy, but maybe she is. What do they say? Birds of a feather flock together. I mean, honestly, I'm more in the mood for steaks. Poultry is just whatever. Diddy's controversy has people re-examining this Ellen DeGeneres show moment. So now that we are talking about Diddy, we're starting to look back and look at these moments with Ellen where there were probably some red flags. Reports write that rampant allegations against Sean Diddy Combs go back to the 90s. More recently, the rapper...
Dude, fat girl facts, they're literally... So here's the thing, right? There are a lot of people that go next door that are amazing. But because, statistically speaking, anybody who goes out into the middle of the woods to have like a debaucherous sex party, likely, statistically speaking, there are going to be people there that are like extra debaucherous. You know what I mean? It's just the understanding of statistics, you know?
Now, of course, Ellen didn't have a straight-up answer, but she glared at the paparazzi and she got in her car on her way. Yeah, sure. Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's been on your show many times. Have you been to his parties? Now, of course, Ellen isn't going to say anything. I mean, I've heard she doesn't even like when people look at her in the eye, so do you think she's going to respond? These people wrote in the comments, the sound of silence. Another person wrote, she looks worried and nervous. Keep in mind that Ellen likes to have a lot of people on her show, and one person who liked to stop by the studio was Diddy. And actually, in 2009, there was a moment where Ellen asked Diddy if she was invited to his birthday party. Diddy said that he invites her to every party, but he just...
No, I just look like a penis.
Ellen joked that he had a party on the West Coast. She would show up because I guess his parties would, happen on the East Coast, maybe in Miami. Diddy also mentions the after party that would occur. Ellen then mumbles, no.
Isn't he supposed to be like a testicle, a sack anyway? He's got the eyeballs.
Kind of like reaffirming this narrative that everyone in Hollywood
Hey guys.
they're just enablers like Ellen.
So tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invited to all my parties. You just haven't seen me show up.
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
Where's that? And then it will carry on there.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, at the after party.
No, I know. But
Really, Ellen, you see further goes. I mean, even her expression expression, you can tell that she's got more to say, but she's never going to say it. Now, there have been other interviews where Diddy has discussed his parties, and so it's no secret that he does throw these crazy parties where people are harmed, people are forced to do drugs, and we have talked about plenty of allegations before on this channel, but Ellen's silence does speak volumes. This person commented, it appears all of Hollywood knew about Diddy's parties for years now. Another person wrote that Ellen definitely knows something. Now, the full season 7 interview was uploaded to the Ellen DeGeneres YouTube channel over a decade later. But it's interesting, if you go to her YouTube channel, you'll notice that the part where the party was mentioned was edited out. So why are they editing this out if there's nothing to hide? Diddy then goes on to share that his parties usually last till about 3 a.m., which is actually way past my bedtime. You guys may think I'm from party boy, but no, I'm in bed by 10 p.m. every night. That's how I like it. Now, despite people's suspicions, it's not confirmed that Ellen really knew what Diddy was up to, but her reaction on knowing about Diddy's after parties could be referencing, maybe wild yet non-criminal party behavior. However, there's another interview that Ellen did with Diddy and one of his former collaborators, and this interview tells a little bit more.
Elliot has taken over my timeline.
Well, hi there. I'm Bert Goldman, creator of quantum jumping, and you are welcome to my home. If there's an infinity of dimensions, then one of those dimensions, I'm the king of England, king of the world. I'm the president of the United States. I'm also homeless. Whatever you can imagine is in an infinity of dimensions. So I've always used myself kind of as a guinea pig, as a test pilot. And how is this going to work? Well, I thought I have a twin self who is everything. I don't want to be king of the world.
Scrote coat.
I don't want to be a great violinist. I did want to be, however, a photographer.
I always sleep so good when
Why
it
a
storms.
photographer? I don't know. I just picked
My
photography.
house like shakes. I was just talking to Elliot about that, about how nice it is when we're on the coast and it's like raining and like the wind is like blowing the house side to side and like,
Which
oh,
turned out
so
to be
nice.
another universe where I was already a fantastically successful photographer. And this is exactly what happened. My intention was to reach this doppelganger of mine. And now I'm sitting with my eyes closed, and all of a sudden, I imagine that I'm seeing an old-fashioned camera with a hood, with a man over it with a hood. And it's me. I know it's me because that was my intention. And I see this guy with his hood. I couldn't see his face because he had this hood over him. And I said, I want to be a great photographer. And I hear, take a lot of pictures. And I said, what? And he says, take a lot of pictures. I said, what do you mean, take a lot of pictures? I don't need you for that. And he goes like this. He like waves me away. And I said, oh, this is crazy. But I've got to see it through. So I buy a camera. This is long before digital. And some film. And I took a lot of pictures. And I have them developed, and I lay them out, and I got a lot of pictures. And none of them are any good. Well, I go back. Well, if it doesn't work, I'm going to try it again. So go back. I says, hey, I took a lot of pictures, but it didn't work. And the guy says, plant yourself. And I says, what? He says, plant yourself. I said, what do you mean, plant yourself? And again, I get this. Go away. Now what? Take a lot of pictures and plant yourself. So I
Oh
says,
yeah, we're getting some cake in action.
In the meantime, I bought a nice camera. And I'm in San Diego, and I figure I'm going to go to the marina because I got to get a nice picture of the boat. I'm walking around on some rocks, and the rocks are slippery. And so that I won't slip, I slam my feet down to get a better purchase. And all of a sudden, it comes to me, gee, I'm planting myself. I wonder if that's what was meant. So now I'm planting myself, and now I'm going to take a lot of pictures. Now, if you're planting yourself in one spot and you're taking a lot of pictures, you are the tripod. So I'm standing in one spot, and I'm going like this. I'm taking like 100 pictures. And I have them developed, and I want to see if I got a good one. And the pictures that I'm laying them all on the bed, seeing which is the best one. But something is happening. I'm not looking at 105 pictures. I'm looking at one picture. it was like a jigsaw puzzle. It was one, and the picture was just unbelievable. Now here is the picture. You can actually see the picture right here.
Brownie.
And that's the picture, the actual picture that I
In
took
a
in San
pan.
Diego. And I started thinking, did I really get information from somebody in another dimension? Let me try it with something else. I had never painted before. And if you would ask me to paint a picture of a person, I would draw a circle, dots for the eyes, you know,
I'm gonna let it have a little more time.
I had no talent at all for painting. But I visited my art self. Now, I don't want information from my art self because what is it going to tell me? With photography, it was information that I could use. But what in the world could an artist tell me? Nothing. But I figured I gotta work this out because if it works, it could be an important process for everyone. It could be my contribution to the world. Talk about personal development. Nothing would be better than being able to reach into a successful self and bringing back that self.
So I used eggs and oil. I don't know what the ingredients call for. I assume oil. Oh, water or milk. Brownie mix, water or milk. But I put oil in it. So I like it. But I like to use this stuff. Usually this is the brownie mix I use. It's peanut butter powder. So it's just dehydrated peanut butter, and that's the flour. So it's just peanut butter instead of flour. It's so good. If you take peanut butter and you mix cocoa powder with it and a banana, you can literally bake that and make brownies with that.
And I started painting and developed my own style until now my work is unique. And wonder of wonders, my art sells. I'm a voracious reader. I don't remember not being able to read that I've read my own books.
Come on, bubble in the middle. That's all I want to see. Brownie. Yum. It's not as good as the peanut butter ones, though. I made brownies on the stove. I didn't wait for Elliot to leave to make brownies. I make these brownies almost every night. I just use the Batchables, which is the only difference. We eat peanut butter brownies all the time, or the PB2 powder brownies all the time. Because they're good for you. They're not bad. Thanks, Tyler. I'm a 40-year-old woman. I think I got this. Nope, it's a brownie. A brownie's the same, you know. A brownie is just a deep chocolate pancake, really, anyway. This is gooey, though. It's not pancake texture. Huff, 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 huff. Come on, hair. Jesus. There's still fucking pine needles and shit on my cup. Hello. I am really old. Why wouldn't I want to look my age? I've earned these stripes. You should also be so lucky to live long enough to have gray hair and wrinkles. I made a brownie. No, we're not missing. So, like, not for money reasons. I've been live streaming for over a year, and only relatively recently have I been making any kind of money doing it. Did it because I like it. I enjoy having my people with me, and I enjoy being transparent. Besides, like I said yesterday, I was starting to wonder if I was crazy. I needed some strangers to observe me in my natural habitat and tell me if I was actually crazy. Mm-hmm. Biggest lessons that I've learned living off grid. Oops, I think I put my phone upside down. Biggest lesson that I've learned living off grid. I muted it. I muted when I was touching the screen, trying to put my phone down. Yeah, so anyway, I can't honestly think of a single, a really good lesson that I have learned living off grid off the top of my head. Mostly just if I could do it, anyone can, because I'm an nincompoop and incompetent, and I'm like the princess and the pea and a sissy all in one. You know, I never went on a camping trip before I decided to do this. So if I can survive for even any extent, any amount of time, literally anyone can do this. You just have to trust yourself, believe in yourself, and then just take a chance. Life is scary, but if you only ever do the things that aren't scary and that are comfortable, then you're a slave. You're going to be a slave to whatever they happen to offer you. All right, I'm going to get off of here. I want to go watch this medieval history documentary about 54 headless Viking skeletons. So I'm going to go do that. No, I'm not a single mom. Oh, I want to see that documentary. I want to watch that documentary. I love you. I shall see you in the morning. I'll probably be here in the morning. I'm not gonna go on Bigo unless like I have to. Oh wow, that's like a 4-hour long video. I wonder if I should watch that or not. All right, well anyway, I'm gonna go watch my documentaries. I love you. Have a wonderful night and I'll see you in the morning.